Many of us find ourselves mindlessly scrolling through social media, and before we know it, hours have passed by, and we are often left feeling worse than we did when we started. Social media use in excess has been linked to several negative emotions such as increased loneliness, anxiety, and depression. Though most of us use social media platform for many purposes, we are not aware of the impact of social media on us. Therefore, we must find out a way to get out of the negative effects of social media. So, how do we put limits on our social media use in order to prevent these negative effects? The following are some helpful ways you can be proactive to combat the negative effects of social media. Since much of our social media use involves mindless scrolling, the best way to take control of our use is to first be conscious of how we're using social networking sites in the first place. Ask the following questions to yourself and try to find the answer for it according to your usage of social media. What is your pattern of social media use? How much time do you spend daily on social media? How do you use social media? Do you tend to feel better or worse when utilizing social media? Once we know our patterns and the emotions involved in our social media use, we can then be more proactive on ways to counteract the negative effects of social media. Studies have shown that the amount of time spent daily on social media is associated with negative emotions. There are several ways to track, monitor, and block the amount of time spent on social media, including several apps. Other ways to start setting limits on social media is to implement a few simple rules you can apply to your daily life. For example, the rules can be 1. No scrolling social media within an hour after waking up, and 2. Put my smartphone away at least an hour before bed. The general idea with this tip is to establish healthy boundaries with our use of social media. Therefore, it's important to be aware of the addictive potential of social media sites. We may constantly check social media sites because of the psychology of FOMO and the power of likes. No matter the reason, the moment being on social media starts to trigger negative feelings is the time you need to stop scrolling. We have the power to exit social media, and the moment we start feeling negative in any way, that's the time to disconnect. A way to combat the negative effects of social media is to instead use it in a positive way that strengthens and maintains connections with others. If we prioritize using social media as a positive space for staying connected, then we will be more likely to filter out accounts, people, groups, and conversations that have the potential to infiltrate the positive networks we've created. Because our use of social media becomes habitual, we often forget that we can control what shows up on our feed. Today, social media is a part of our culture and daily lives, so taking steps to be proactive and mindful of how we use it and the way it makes us feel is crucial to avoid the negative effects it can have. Specialize in the psychology of social media. Like, share and subscribe.